Sounds of the Valley is sponsored by the Huntsville Symphony Orchestra.
Whenever you see this iconic address, just know some music magic is happening. And we're about to see what stories lie inside.
This studio was started in 1969 by a group of studio musicians. They were called the Swampers. It was 4 local guys from this area. So the Swampers, they had great success from the mid-1960s and always had an aspiration to open up their own studio. They kind of made the decision that in 1969 they were going to do that. If people wanted to record with them, they were going to come to them and come here.
What are some of the things that you hear from people who come to visit, and what is it like for you to experience them experiencing the studio?
So until I actually worked in this building, I didn't realize just quite the impact that it has on not only people from our area, but people nationally, people internationally. It's such an incredible thing to witness, to be a small town in Alabama, especially when these guys, opened in 1969. You couldn't have imagined that rock and roll records were being produced out of this little building. So hearing and seeing people that come in to the studio to view it for the first time, they kind of have that same feeling, like, where are we?
This is our drum booth. This is where the drums were recorded. The Swampers said that when they found where something sounded good, they never moved it. So the drums always really stayed here. In this corner as well is David Hood's corner. This is where the bass always was.
Okay.
David Hood, presently in 2026, is the last remaining member of the Swampers. He's still here in town.
Wow.
He's 82 years old.
So the Swampers were doing something that was kind of unseen at that time. So can you dive deeper into what they did really created this legacy that lasts today?
Just starting off with the Swampers, they were local kids, teenagers here in town. They loved music, but they were very inspired by a lot of the early R&B records like Otis Redding and Ray Charles. And all of this was happening in a segregated town in 1960s Alabama. What's incredible about the legacy of Muscle Shoals as a greater scale is how it was able to blur those lines between race and color. The studio became an oasis for everybody. No matter who you were, what you believed, or what you looked like, you could come into the studios here in town and you would not be judged for it.
As everything in the world evolves, music has evolved too. This is one of the few historic recording studios that are still left, that are fully operating. And so it's really important to preserve the musical history, because without that, we would not be where we are today. And like I said, these guys were teenagers when they started playing as a part of the Muscle Shoals rhythm section. And so I think it's really important and empowering for young people to see that they are capable of so much. And if these guys were able to do it in the 60s, you can do it. You can, follow your dreams. And even in a small town, you can make a worldwide impact.